This is Mia, our new scrub nurse from Sweden.
Hi.
Morning.
I'm Mia.
Well, I will see you in theatre for the team brief. Preferably with some clothes on.
Sure.
The morning sunlight drifts softly into Charlotte and Jacob's immaculate kitchen, painting the marble counters in shades of gold.
I'm allergic to gluten and I don't eat fish.
Well, perhaps you could pick the vegetables out.
Every surface gleams, every utensil perfectly aligned, a reflection of Charlotte herself. She glides through the space with practiced precision, her movements measured and exact, as though her entire life runs on the same rhythm as her surgeries.
What's his blood oxygen level? Yeah, okay, I'm coming in. Yeah, I'll be there as soon as I can. Bye.
Yet beneath the calm hum of the refrigerator and the faint ticking of the clock, there's a pulse she can't ignore. Something offbeat, unfamiliar, a quiet unease that hums just beneath her skin, though she can't yet name why. At the hospital, the day begins like any other. Sterile corridors, muted voices, the scent of antiseptic and coffee lingering in the air. But the arrival of a new surgical nurse stirs the routine. Mia. She moves through the ward with effortless grace, her smile warm but unreadable, her confidence both disarming and magnetic.
I'm Mia. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Mia.
We just had our first op together. You were very good.
She has that rare kind of presence that fills a room without trying, the kind that makes people lean in a little closer when she speaks. Even Jacob, Charlotte's husband, seems drawn to her energy, his laughter around her coming easier, his eyes lingering a little longer.
Sorry, Cindy. Hi.
Settling in then?
Yeah, but I'm desperate to find a place to rent.
Charlotte notices it all. She notices the way Mia looks at her, too. Not flirtatiously, not quite, but with a gaze that feels like a scalpel, peeling back layers Charlotte didn't even realize she was hiding.
Do you know anywhere good?
There's that house next to you.
And it's definitely available?
When Charlotte returns home that evening, the last thing she expects is to see a moving truck parked in front of the house next door. She steps out of her car, her heels clicking against the driveway, and there she is, Mia, standing beside a stack of boxes, hair messy from the wind, grin easy as ever. Small world, Mia says, waving as though it's the most ordinary coincidence.
Thank you so much for the recommendation. I love it. You don't mind, do you?
Welcome to the street.
Thanks.
Anyway, how the hell can she afford that on a nurse's salary?
Well, I guess we'll find out more now that she's our neighbour.
Jacob laughs, charmed by the surprise, but Charlotte's smile doesn't reach her eyes. Something about it feels rehearsed, too convenient. Nurses don't usually end up in this kind of neighborhood, not without reason. She doesn't ask how or why. Instead, she swallows her suspicion and hides it behind polite small talk. But the question lingers, echoing louder than she'd like. What are the odds?
Well, you can catch a match when he visits.
You know that won't be happening.
Hey. Hi.
I heard about your dad. And, I thought you might need cheering up. Well, then I clearly came at the right time.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Over the following days, Mia's presence seeps quietly into Charlotte's world, like ink spreading through water. At the hospital, she's everywhere. Efficient, capable, almost intuitive in the operating room, anticipating Charlotte's moves before she speaks. At home, she's suddenly a constant, showing up with bottles of wine, casual laughter, and stories that stretch late into the night.
Well, if you're missing your youth, let's go find it. I can get you in the mood.
I'm not even dressed right.
Well, then go get dressed. I can wait.
Her voice drifts through the walls, her laughter spilling into Charlotte's evenings, filling spaces that once felt still and untouched. Charlotte tells herself it's harmless, that Mia is just being friendly, that she's imagining the way her stomach tightens whenever Mia's near. But she can't ignore the pull. There's something intoxicating about her, the way she listens so intently, as though Charlotte's every word holds weight. The way she leans just a little too close when she talks, her eyes glimmering with something that feels like understanding. Or temptation. When Jacob jokes over dinner that Mia might be a secret admirer, Charlotte laughs. But the sound feels brittle, like glass about to crack, because deep down, she's not sure he's wrong. And worse, she's not sure she'd mind if he were right. That night, Charlotte finds herself standing by the window, her gaze drawn toward the faint light glowing from the house next door. Through the thin veil of curtains, she catches a glimpse of Mia's silhouette moving. Calm, confident, deliberate. The figure seems to belong there, as if she's always been part of the picture, waiting for Charlotte to notice. And as the night deepens, Charlotte feels the balance of her carefully ordered world begin to tilt. Not from fear, not even from suspicion, but from a fascination she can't quite name. The quiet, dangerous realization that she's thinking about Mia far more than she should.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.